Today, I want to give the different view on the financial aspects. And when we are choosing the any kind of financial investment option, okay, what are the characteristics generally we have to look? See, sometimes generally we are missing out what kind of characteristics actually we have to look into that, right? Simply someone is saying, or maybe due to relationship, or maybe due to some targets purpose. So based on these things, people are taking in the different ways, different kind of investment options. Okay, some people they have the good knowledge in that. Some people may they don't have the good knowledge in that, and they don't know the in and out of the exact rules and regulations over there. So this is what generally the problems are coming, right? So as a financial advisors, or maybe as for the financial sector, generally what kind of characteristics each investment option should have. So based on that, we can say whether it is good product or maybe best product or maybe better product. So these kind of categories we can consider. So that's the reason here just I consider the one presentation. So here maybe we can take it up as the frequently asked kind of questions thing. So first sentence itself, we are telling so saving in the right product is the key to get the success easily, smoothly, happily, and as early as possible in our financial goal journey. See, journeys can be different kind of things. Since we are talking about the financials, so I am considering as the financial journey only here. So when the financial journey is very smooth, happy, easy, see, that is what everyone wants. At the end, we want the success in our financial goals reaching also, right? That is also considering the right kind of investment option. Okay. So in the first sentence, I mentioned the right product. So as per the financial industry, as per the financial consultants, okay, as per general layman also. So what is the general characteristics general people will expect? So that we can say the right product. So that is what we are considering the next question. That is the what are the characteristics of the right product? Okay. So the first thing is the everyone will want the flexibility, right? What is the flexibility? See how much we want to invest. See, maybe that could be 100 rupees or 500 rupees or 1000 rupees or crores of rupees. So it depends on the each one's financial capacity, or maybe depends on their commitments, right? So the flexibility should be there. See, 100, whoever have the 100 rupees, those people should be able to invest. Whoever have the crores of the rupees, those people also should be able to invest. So that kind of flexibility, if you having, that is the one good characteristics to the whatever the investment option we are selecting. Okay. So even we can do in the monthly basis, like every month, certain amounts as fixing that, say like monthly 1000 rupees or 5000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, something like that. Okay. Or maybe see, it's every month it's not possible to me. See, I am getting the money in the like sometimes I will get the more money, sometimes I'm having the very lesser money. So these kind of situations will be there, especially business people. So they are facing these kind of challenges. So that way also, like we can consider the one-time investments or lump sum investments. That way also we can consider. So these and all the characteristics of the flexibility. Okay. Next one is the liquidity. So what is the liquidity? See, maybe suppose my money is the 1 lakh with the bank or some places. So am I in the position if I want to take the just 10,000 rupees? My suppose I done the one FD, 1 lakh rupee, but I want to take the just 10,000 rupees, 90,000 I don't want at that moment, right? So it is not possible there. What we will do? At 1 lakh you have to withdraw first of all, then you have to take your 10,000. After that, once again, this your 90,000 probably you need to reinvest. So hope you understand if you are withdraw the money once again, what kind of mindset people will have. Is there any chances people immediately go and invest, right? And there is chances you can have the premature withdrawal charges as well. Depends on the banks or depends on the investment. I mean, the FD, whatever the rules and regulations it is there for that particular investment. Okay. So liquidity in the sense, like I have the 1 lakh rupee, I am able to withdraw my 10,000 rupees here. Balance 90,000, it is able to invest. It's the investment is continuing, right? If I want entire 1 lakh, I can take it up. That's my choice. Depends on my need, I will take the decision. That's what we are saying in the liquidity. If you want, you can take the partial withdrawal. If you want, you can take the full withdrawal. So that's up to you, whatever the way you want. Okay. And even suppose there will be higher investors, like generally we are calling the high net worth investors, or maybe who have the more salaries or who have the more income sources. So those people, maybe they are investing the crores of rupees like that, right? So those people also, they can withdraw so whenever they want. It is not depending on the any kind of amount here. So suppose I want to withdraw the 100 rupees, I'm able to withdraw crores of rupees. I'm able to withdraw in the same time period. Maybe 100 rupees guy is getting 1 minute, 1 crore rupees guy maybe getting 10 minutes, maybe 100 crore rupees guy getting in the 20 minutes. It's not like that. Okay, it's not the matter the money, whatever the investment it is there. Okay, everyone is able to do their partial withdrawals and full withdrawals. So depends on their need on. Okay, so able to beat the inflation. So inflation is the main killing area to the everyone's income, whether it is the small income guy, whether it is the middle income guy, whether it is the higher level income guy, whoever it's maybe. Okay, so it's not the visible. Okay, no one can ask the where is the inflation, why it is happening, and can you show me, and all those things. See best examples, and see around 15 years or 20 years back, with 50 paisa only we are able to drink one tea or coffee. Okay, what is the current minimum price, even if you go to the one small shop also? Okay, even roadside shop also, it's around 10 rupees. 10 rupees is the minimum you are paying for the tea. Okay, so around 10 years, 15 years back, we are only paid the just 50 paisa 1 rupee. Now we are only paying the 10 rupees. So almost 9 rupees it is increased, right? What is that is calling? That is inflation only, right? So even if I have the 1,000 rupees, if I go to the market for vegetables something and all, earlier days if I am getting the vegetables and all for 1,000 rupees only, at least 1 month I am able to get, even if you have the 3 to 4 people family, right? Now if you go to the 1,000 rupees, how many items you are getting? Even 1 week also you can't assure that entire 1 week related items you are able to get it or not. This is calling as the inflation, right? Why people are not able to save their money, even though they are earning more, like 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, even more than that people are earning. That finally why they are not able to save the money? So since outside the cost is increasing drastically, but maybe your hikes, your salary, or your proper planning and all these are not happening aligned to the inflation. Okay, so always current market the inflation is happening the 6 to 7%. On an average, India's inflation is the 6 to 7%. So you need to check it out, the returns whatever you are getting, right? Whether it is beating the that inflation or not, then only you are able to save the money. Okay, otherwise how much you are earning also, finally you will end up with the, see, I'm not able to save any money. Or maybe always you are depending on the credit cards, or always you are depending on the loans, or maybe what happens, every amount is going into the EMI. So generally salaried people, what happen, by 5th or 10th only the amounts will be clear up from their bank accounts. At the end you don't have the any money. So these are all the reasons for the why you are not able to save. So no one is calculating the inflation. That is the major problem. That is the as an unknown factor, and people are not thinking that is calling as inflation. Okay, so they are not considering the this is the major uh, killing kind of factor. Okay, so next is the government regularized. That particular investment is under control of the any government or not. Like if you are taking the banks and all, right? So those are running under the control of the RBI. So generally RBI coming into the news majority of the times every 2 months, 3 months, and all, they are talking about the repo rates, reverse repo rates. So that's the reason most of the people are aware. So what is RBI? But if you are coming to the other areas, right? So you have the IRDA, SEBI, these kind of other regulators also. We have RERA, these under regulators are there. These are belongs to the different sectors. Okay, so if that particular investment have the control of the regularized, so that is the good part. So that is always you in the safer mode. You are always in the security hands. Okay, so these and all organizing by the governments only. These are not the private sectors. Okay, that's the reason our money will be always safer only. You need not think about the company will be there for a long time, a company will be closed or not, what if the things happen. Okay, if a company is closed, what we have to do? See, these and all things will be taken care of by the regulatory. You need not to worry about that. Okay, so that's the reason government regularization is required here. Okay, so next, income tax benefits. See, always, especially salary people, or maybe whoever paying more taxes. So they have a lot of concerns, right? See, government side, what is the benefit we will get? See, we are only paying the more taxes and all. So anyway, we can't avoid those kind of things, and we can't discuss much on things. But what is the way we have is the how you can save the taxes. That way you need to work more, right? Obviously, you will be in the peace of mind, and you will also enjoy the whatever the returns it is coming instead of simply I'm paying to the government. I'm not talking the you have to avoid the income taxes. Okay, instead of blaming and depending on that, you can try the what is the options how you can save the taxes. Okay, that options it is available in the if it is available in the that particular product, is definitely that is the good product one. See, I'm not talking about the individual characteristic here. If you are able to manage all these characteristics or majority of these characteristics, then you can say that is the right product. Okay, and this particular investment is managing by the any kind of professionals, whoever the expert in that financial areas, right? So that kind of things also we need to look into that. Okay, and at the same time, maybe these people are just investing in the one particular area, like maybe real estate or maybe gold or something like that. So maybe they are sticking onto the one area. Now that moment also we should not say that is the right product. Okay, if they are splitting out across the all the areas, whatever the financial things it is available in the market, if they are splitting out across all the globe, right? So these kind of characteristics we can say are the right product in the subject of the financial area, or maybe according to the financial experts or maybe financial consultants. Okay, so we talked about the all the characteristics, that is good. Okay, is there any product to have all these characteristics within that product itself? See, just some time back I told, if a maximum characteristics are covered, that is fine, or if all the characteristics are covering, that is fine. But we have the one product, everything is covered here. Okay, so whatever the thing I am talking about, the right product. So is there any product like that in the market? Okay, it is there. It is none other than the mutual funds. Okay, so then the next question is coming. See, whether I need to manage directly or whether I need any help from the certified professionals. Okay, that is the next question it will come. Or maybe second thing it will come is the, see where it is available. Why I need to go, already I told. See, these are the right characteristics. That's the reason we need to take it up, right? So next thing is the whether I can do directly or whether I need the any certified financial advisor or maybe mutual fund advisor, or maybe there is a lot of roles in the financial areas. So whether those people are the certified or not. At the same time, see, I have mentioned that the question is the right advisor also. It's not all the certified people can become the right only. Okay, see, if I'm taking the outside doctors, just example, so we know the factors, right? All majority of the times we need to interact with the doctors and all, right? See, in the doctors we have the different streams, so different hospitals, so different areas, everything is there. But all the doctors won't be good doctors, right? So we are maintaining the one family doctor. So we like some kind of doctors. We like some kind of the doctor's behavior. Okay, so we feel they are working for us. They are for us. Okay, when you are feeling such kind of thing, then only you are considering it the family doctor, right? It's not every doctor, it can become the family doctor, right? So in the same way, see, in the outside market also, we are having a lot of certified people. It doesn't mean everyone is able to help out you. In the sense, as per your needs, I'm not talking about their needs or maybe what they want. Okay, whatever you want, what is right for you, whatever the way it has to be planned, and what is your risk appetite. Okay, so what is your financial planning? So person to person, this will be keep on changing. It's not the same kind of a planning will be work for each and every person. Okay, even including the family, same family also. Okay, so selecting of the right advisor, that is within your hands. Okay, I selected right advisor, that is fine. And the question now we are talking about is the whether really that certified right advisor is required or not. Okay, so the answers we are telling is the see, individually, if you want to manage all these things, that is not the easy way. While you are doing business, while you are involving in your studies, while you are managing your family, okay, or maybe while you are doing jobs, Okay, so here these kind of things, it is required the 100% focus. That doesn't mean daily basis I need to open and check it out. See, generally share people, these and all, they are seeing, they are doing outside. By seeing the people, they are thinking, okay, if I am involving into the share market, obviously I need to check it out every minute, every second, and all. See, that is not the way. Okay, so there is certain ways how you can manage your things. Okay, so but if you are individually managing, obviously you will have that kind of tension, that kind of risk, what is happening to my investment, whether it is increased, whether it is decreased, whether the entire amount is there or not, company is closed or not. So these kind of tensions will be there. Okay, so these and all will be managed by the certified and financial advisors. So you are delegating your risk factor and your investment things to the right advisor here. Okay, so like if I am taking the one cab, best example. Okay, if I am driving my vehicle, how it will be, what kind of cares I need to take on the roadside, right? It's a completely responsibility of mine on. If I am delegated this work to the driver, that could be maybe privately I hired, or maybe I taken the help of the Ola or Uber, some people, right? How is the journey? See, simply you are taking rest, you are enjoying your journey, you are spending time with your family members, and simply you are enjoying the journey. So driver will take care of that, right? But selecting best driver is that is within your hand. That is what you need to take care, right? And see, even if you're checking the any richest people, whoever in the world, you can check it out how they will manage. Do you think they are not aware how to manage their financials? Right, if they are not aware, maybe they won't become the company CEOs, they won't become the company CFOs, right? But even though they are delegating that particular task to the whoever the dedicated people who have more knowledge compared to these people, or maybe whoever regularly monitoring all these things. So there will be a lot of tax calculation things, so there will be regulatory monitoring things. Okay, these will be keep on changing. So okay, it's not possible to monitor each and everything by each and every person every minute. Okay, so that is the thing, even other people has to follow. It's not the case like whoever the richest people, they only has to delegate to the financial people. Even you have to start, you have to think out, just to start and delegating to these people and see how the returns will come into you. Okay, simply you can focus on your job or your business or whatever the things you are doing. We should not try to the involve into the multiple places. Okay, no person will be 100% greater or they knows everything. That we need to think out. Each one has the different type of expertise. Okay, that expertise you need to utilize. Okay, so another reason we are considering in this, if I'm taking the mutual funds, right? So we have the 37 types of categories are there, and total quantity, if you are seeing mutual funds in the market, we have the more than 1600 funds are there, and companies wise we have the currently 45 plus are there. Okay, out of all these things, what I need to choose, which fund I need to choose, what is the rules and regulations for the each and every fund here, what is the income taxes are applicable here, what kind of returns it will come. Okay, suppose if I am taking my money in between, what is the thing will happen, is there any charges are there? Okay, so what is the income tax benefits are coming for each and everything, what is the objective of the each and every fund? So these are the certain things, definitely you need to look into that. Okay, based on that only we can consider the which mutual fund is suit to the which person. It's not each fund is suitable to the each person, or you should not blindly go with the based on the brand. See, some people they will feel, oh, SBI is good, some people they will feel HDFC is good, some people they will feel Axis is good. Whatever the funds it is coming, they will take it up blindly based on the brand name. They won't think what is the risk it is existed, so whether it is suitable to you or not, so what is the time period you need to keep to get that particular returns or not. Okay, see, I'm not denying or degrading any companies here. So you need to think about all those things. See, based on the brand, it's not sufficient to you to consider everything is good here. Okay, see, suppose if I'm taking the best example, iPhone. If I'm thinking iPhone is good, why all of us are not using? If you're thinking iPhone only the best, why everyone is not using? So each one's requirement is different. Some people may it required, some people it's not required for them. Right? Some people may be mainly giving priority to the cost. Some people maybe mainly they are giving priority to the camera. Some people maybe they are giving priority to the security. So each one's requirement, each one's desire is different. right? So based on that, they will choose. Here also same situation. See, blindly you should not go on the based on the brand. Okay. So that's where you need the lot of involvement required from the financial people. Okay. So then your life will be become the very smooth. Your financial journey will be become the very smooth here. Okay. So coming to the next part. So while we are investing in the mutual funds, we are indirectly helping to the our country also. Okay, so majority of the people are not aware of this. What is that indirect helping we are doing here? So if you are seeing the one thing, see, do you know what is the current position of India in the world as per GDP? So currently we are in the fifth position. Okay, so currently we are maintaining the 3.5 trillions dollars and all. Right. So by 2030, the vision is there. So our India has to become the third position in the GDP. Okay. So when the country is increasing like that, obviously your returns also increase a lot. It's not in the different areas. If a country is increasing in the sense, maybe if I do in the real estate, maybe I will get the same returns. Or maybe if I invest in the gold, maybe I will get the same returns. No. Right. So these are all related to the that particular locality. Suppose if I'm taking real estate, right? If your locality is developed, maybe whatever the improvements are happening surroundings to that particular area. So based on that, your rate will be increased. Right? But the mutual funds and all, it's not like that. So wherever there's people are investing, that is related to the across globe. Maybe that's completely dedicated to the India or maybe foreign countries as well. Right. So when the India side entire development is happening, obviously the returns will come to you. That is what the difference here. Okay. So if we want to make our India as a number one, is a very fastly. See, we are talking about 2030 as the third position. But maybe in the future, if you want to make it our India as the number one. Okay. So what is the simple way is the simply you can put it in the investments in the mutual funds. That's it. Indirectly, we are helping to the Indian government and Indian industries and Indian entire environment. Okay. So automatically that will move to you the your financial position to the very higher level, whatever the way you want, or maybe it's a more than whatever the your imagination. Okay. So simple thing is the just invest in the mutual fund. That's it. Everything will be taken care of here. So your indirect participation is happening in the India's growth as well. Okay, whether you participated or not, India growth will happen. That is a different story. But if you are participating, the movement will happen very fastly. The reaching will be happen very fastly. Whatever the targets we have considered, like maybe 2030 or maybe 2040 or whatever 2050 and even before that only you can reach to the these kind of levels. That is only the difference. Okay. So what is the minimum investment we can consider here if I want to take up this kind of mutual funds? Okay. Suppose if I want to do the monthly investment, okay, minimum 100 rupees also we can start. Sir, I don't have monthly investment. I don't have that kind of flexibility. Okay, I don't know whenever I will have the money with me. Right? That kind of scenarios people also there. Right? So then you can consider the monthly 500. That is also fine. Okay, so with small amounts also, everyone can participate in this investment market. And you are indirectly helping to the India also. And another indirect way also you are helping you are only giving opportunities to the all of our people in the industry side, company side by providing a lot of employment. When this kind of monies is coming to the companies, right, obviously they will expand their businesses. Right. So then who will get the benefit when the companies are expanding? All of us will get the employment, right? Obviously. At the same time, whatever returns it is coming, you are only going to enjoy. Yeah, that's we need to think out. Okay. So already I told is any government support is here, right? Any government body is taking care of this, right? So especially mutual funds are taken care by the SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India. Even share market, these kind of things also taken care by the SEBI only. Okay, so that's the reason you need not to worry what is the things are happening to the my investment. Okay, so is there any locking period for this? See, most of the mutual fund doesn't have the locking period except the tax exemption related. That is the different part. Okay, maybe if you are talking all those things, people can confuse. So maybe in the later parts we can check it out. What is this tax exemption related? Okay. So measure whatever the funds I am talking, it doesn't have the any kind of locking periods. See, whenever you want, you can enter. Whenever you want, you can exit. So there will be certain terms and conditions. It will be existed when you want to coming out. Okay. I mean, that doesn't mean maybe it is locking your money. Okay. There will be certain charges. It can be applicable. Depends on the time period, how much you are kept there. Okay. Suppose I started monthly investment. I want to stop it. Yes, you can do anytime. Okay. With the pre-intimation. It doesn't mean suppose I have selected the date 5th. On 4th, I am coming and I want to stop my SIP for this month. So it doesn't happen. Okay. So at least 2 weeks before or 3 weeks before, if you are intimating, right? So based on that, we can make the changes. If you know how to make the changes online, you only can do also. That's not the problem. That kind of flexibility it is there. Okay. So it is required a certain time period, at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks time period if you want to stop it. It doesn't mean just all of the sudden I changed my decision, I want to stop. That doesn't happen. Maybe that month the investment will happen, but next month onwards that will be stopped. That delay can happen. Okay. Since the thing is the planning that amounts investments happening through the bank only. Your bank account only it is happening. It is not directly happening the any kind of cash transactions here. That's the reason bank has to be do all these things. They should get the request. They should be implement all those things. Okay. So the amount investments doing from the your bank account, when the withdrawal is happening, that is happening to the your bank account only. You won't get the any kind of direct cash here. So no person is involving here as a cash transactions. Okay. But certain places they are accepting the checks and all also in the physical form mode. There also they want to take the any kind of cash. Okay. So suppose I done the SIP monthly investment. Do I have the option whether I can increase or decrease or whatever I want? Yes, obviously you can do. With happily you can do whatever you want. But this also it is required the pre-intimation. Like at least 2 weeks before or 3 weeks before, you need to take that kind of decision. It's all of the sudden if you are coming and I want to decrease, all of the sudden I am coming, I want to increase. That doesn't happen. Since here internally, like banks, companies, these and all involved here to implement your transaction. Right. These all people has to get alert. These people has to be make the activation in the back end. That's the reason this pre-intimation is required. Okay. Otherwise, you have the lot of flexibility here. Whenever you want, you can increase. Whenever you want, you can decrease. That's within your hand only.